I'm doing it. I'm going live. I'm practicing, y'all, showing up. So if you're here with me, thanks for being here with me. And anyone tuning in, thanks so much for tuning in with me. I just wanted to share a little bit, I have literally goosebumps all over my body. The messages I'm getting from people and their appreciations, and you wouldn't believe how fast you can make connections with people and build good feelings, And what I really want to come on and share about today is that feeling when everything kind of is all coalescing into the same place, It's I've shared recently how I was invited, thank you Jen Quad, to a Tony Robbins summit, a free Tony Robbins event online. There were 15,000 people live. More than that by the second day. He just did 3 hours a day for 3 days in a row after the hardest portal of my entire life. And it's since then, and him dropping these incredible clues, and inviting greatness out of us, right? Well, it's since then I just grabbed that momentum and went with it to the best of my ability. And since then doors are continuing to open, and it's I'm in this state right now where even though the information is coming from different streams, right? It's it seems unrelated. I'm listening to one book, and then I listen to a podcast, and then they're talking about, he picks up the sentence, from the previous thing I was listening to that was by an entirely different person. And they're all coalescing in this incredible way as I'm up-leveling the game of how big I want to play in this world, and also what the next level of my health really looks like, because true health actually includes finances, and that's something that for me has been in a really sorry, forgotten state for a long time, and I think as my physical vessel is coming into deeper alignment and there's more room for that clear, pure light of vitality to be going through, then it's okay, I'm ready to take on sort of the next bodies, The emotional body obviously is one that I've been working on a lot in the last year. So it's now again, sort of invitation to the next level. And I feel this is financial and also community, right? Relational. And I'm super excited about it. And so one of the pieces I kind of wanted to drop in today with you guys, because it's showing up for me so strongly. And really exciting to me, because I've been my literally the business opportunity that has come to me that's fairly new for me includes the inner work. It includes personal development built into the structure, which was super exciting for me, and it continues to just it's just going to continue to unveil so much magic. But basically, one of the things I'm learning right now is that kind of the highest state of being able to serve other people in terms of serving your own abundance is to help others achieve abundance, right? And it's, these things seem kind of obvious, but it's what if your business model literally was built around helping other people succeed? This is a business model that is built in with magic, right? Because, and really the core, it literally, so there's I have a lot to say, but it's there are springs around this deepest seed. There's a company, there's a seed in this company that this, visionary planted. It's now 50 years into his 500-year vision, but he planted a seed that his company was going to create this kind of financial health, this kind of community health, in addition to creating physical health. And so and other teachers I've been hearing talk about that have absolutely nothing to do with this. We're just talking about, like, at any point we can turn the financial situation from this sort of like oppression and like built on suffering, like we're making money out of suffering, right? This is what like the pharmaceutical, the big food, the big ag, the drug companies, like all of this is the medical model. It's all built on basically making money out of suffering. But it's just at the drop of a hat that we could like all it has to do is like sprout from a different seed, and we could literally have models that spin into like greater good, you know, that spin into basically building and sharing and generating abundance for more and more people. Like, it's actually possible, and the more you believe it, the more that we get to live it, you know. And for me, I'm still working on some of these like scarcity aspects of like not being jealous, not feeling behind, not feeling like jealousy really is such a big one. And like the community I'm now a part of, it's like there's room for that, I guess, because you can be wherever you're at. But the clear intention is towards celebration. The clear intention is towards joy for the accomplishments of others, and in fact, an investment, a personal investment in the betterment and the success of others. So I am being drawn up out of myself. I am being stretched and grown, right, in a direction that I want to go. And then I have these masters who are telling me that the best way to generate like insane magical abundance is to actually help others achieve that as well. So it's like we're stacking and layering these sort of like techniques that build and generate on itself, right? So anyways, it's, you know, an understatement to say that I feel like I really stumbled upon the jackpot, you know? And and that's also why like there's this, my mentors are putting on this experience. It's happening tomorrow, and they only do this twice a year basically. And I have been super inspired about sharing about it and inviting people to join us there, because I had the experience of being invited to this Tony Robbins event in January. It was free, it was online, but the energy was so potent, and just being in the room with people who were playing a bigger game. And I continued to play because there was a Facebook group, and literally within that Facebook group and the posts days afterwards, I was so inspired by seeing people who were paying for other people's tickets, who were like supporting strangers, who were lifting each other up, who were clearly not in a place of survival and scarcity and clinging, but they were playing and dreaming a bigger dream. And I started to sort of like get the bug, you know, like kind of like, I was like, okay, this is possible, you know? And so there's an opportunity like that I have available, and I have some, you know, I have the opportunity to invite some people. So I have like 15 of my favorite friends and beautiful people, and including strangers I've met online, who are open to their life having a breakthrough in this area of abundance. So, and I've really been saying, like, my point for inviting people to come and join us is to just be in the room with people who are literally like moving fast on their dreams and playing a big game, because to even just be in the frequency of it can change your trajectory of your life. And I think that even if you weren't interested in the business, that is, you know, even if you weren't interested in the blueprint towards financial and time and location freedom that they're offering, you know, that this community itself is working with, you could come and have a breakthrough in whatever way that you want around your abundance, right? Whatever way that you want a breakthrough in terms of being actualized as your highest version of yourself, being actualizing the highest vision for your life, right? And if you come with intention, like, the medicine will meet you there. And so again, it's happening tomorrow. It's the 28th and the 29th, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. Mountain. And it's really best to do it live if you can, but you need to get pre-registered, so let me know. And I just want to say that if you're inspired to grow your own health in these departments, just don't hesitate to reach out. I would also recommend the book The Magic. It's actually free on Spotify, and it will walk you through a 28-day practice of learning these magical gratitude practices. I'm also listening currently to a book called A Happy Pocket Full of Money, which is incredible. And I will continue sharing whatever is working for me. And like, what's working for me is a business that's arriving to me that feels like what I've been training for, and it feels like a way for me to have my life be filled with connections, have my life be filled with working as a team, which I'm so excited about, and just having a clear path is one of the things that feels the most relieving for me. So thanks for going on this walk with me. I'm wishing you all such a beautiful day. Wishing you, breakthroughs in whatever areas that you need. Maybe it's not even about money. Maybe you need a breakthrough in some other way. But whatever is inspiring you in this early spring, the spring I know in a lot of places hasn't quite sprung yet, but it is stirring in the depths of the earth. The saps are beginning to run, and now's the time too to dream a bigger dream, and decide that 2024 is gonna be a big changing year for you, a big change, stepping into a new reality. It's actually totally possible. So thanks again. Siena Songbird here, and I stand for what I'm really, the mission that I am most dedicated to is liberation for all beings. Liberation in all the ways. And this drives me, and even though I'm fledgling at even understanding what that means, and I cause my own ripples of resistance into the field constantly, I'm sure, but casting a far arrow. So may all beings be liberated, and may you feel all of the possibilities, the glimmers of the possibilities today.